This is Ethan with Combat Radio, and buckle up because we're about to look at the trailer for Victory, or Escape to Victory if you're in Europe. This is one of my favorite films. It was director John Huston's comeback picture, and it's centered around a World War II-based POW-driven soccer game, soccer being one of my favorite sports. Stallone is a POW, and during a prison break, when one of the players gets machine gunned in the wire, Max von Sydow is the German officer tasked with having to investigate along with the Red Cross. He reports to the camp where he witnesses an ad hoc POW game. Sydow's character is a former player for the German national team before the war. He recognizes Michael Caine, who is also a British pro. They get together, exchange a few words, and agree for morale purposes to have a game with the German army base nearby, something for fun. Turns out to be a machine, a propaganda-driven machine for the Germans, a stacked game where they have to play the national team, but Caine's character is allowed to conscript players from any prison camp anywhere in the Reich. And what they do to get these players, production-wise, is they get a bunch of pros, not just Pele, but guys from Ipswich and all these other soccer pros from all over the world to play these different parts. The soccer sequences in this movie are epic, really well done. My friend Werner Roth, who plays the evil German team captain Baumann in this, and also was the team captain for the New York Cosmos with Pele, tells a lot of production stories from this movie. One being that in order to keep the soccer players in check and on the set where they needed them, John Huston built a pub right off stage for those guys to go to so they know exactly where they would be. Whatever tactics they used to keep the cast together, they did a good job because this movie, for me, it sells it. Now, former Warner Brothers Vice President Bill Daly, who does a lot of radio with us, says he loves the movie but hates Stallone in it. He keeps telling me, think of what the movie would have been if Stallone wasn't in it. Typical executive. Although I can't really agree with the argument. I think Stallone sells it. He's comes across as sincere. He does his part. You know, he's not asked to shoulder too much of the movie. I mean, it's really about the game and the other players in many ways. But, you know, you see it for yourself and you be the judge. John Huston's comeback picture, Victory, starring my buddy, Werner Roth. See it. By the way, great soundtrack by Tom Conti. Brilliant, who did For Your Eyes Only and Rocky. That in itself is reason for you to see it.